Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. What will China's central bank digital currency mean for Alipay and WeChat Pay? As Alipay's operator Ant Group prepares to list in Hong Kong and Shanghai, we look at the potential risk to its payments platform posed by China's embryonic sovereign digital currency. Alipay's patents show it is preparing to work with a central bank digital currency. And I hope you enjoyed today's show because I have something very special for you today. China's e-payments ecosystem is set to step up a level of sophistication as the issue at hand and deteriorating U.S.-China relations hasten Beijing's plans for a digital fiat currency, potentially complicating a landscape dominated by Alipay and WeChat Pay. The central bank's e-yuan, called digital currency electronic payment, DCEP, would let citizens pay for goods with e-wallets, replacing banknotes and coins, accelerating the dash by the world's second largest economy towards a cashless society. The timetable has been sped up by the issue at hand and the U.S.-China relations, said former IBM executive Richard Turin, who is writing a book on China's digital currency. And we've discussed that before. If the sentence alone doesn't give that away, IBM executive Richard Turin is writing a book on China's digital currency. Very exciting. China already boasts more electronic mobile payments than anywhere else, with 711 million monthly active users on Ant Group's Alipay and about 800 million on Tencent Holdings. WeChat Pay service in a U.S. is 49 trillion USD market, almost 500 times bigger than in the U.S. Yi Gang, the People's Bank of China governor, wants to hasten the digital transformation of the country's currency and economy, taking his cue from how the private sector uses real-time data from transactions to guide their growth. Having its own digital currency would allow China to become the world's first major country capable of monitoring economic activity in real time. On the next article, we have a blockchain platform commercializes digital bank guarantees in Australia. So Australia gets more blockchain projects. The Ligon blockchain platform, which runs on IBM public cloud, has reportedly successfully conducted its pilot since last year with Australian banks ANZ, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, CBA, and Westpac, and a group of 20 Australian businesses. Banks are expected to issue bank guarantees in just one day once they implement Ligon, compared to the current paper-based guarantees that can take a month. The three Australian banks and retailers, Centre Group and IBM, are planning to expand the Ligon platform for commercial use, according to a report on September 1st. A bank guarantee is a type of financial backstop that's offered by a lending institution, and the bank guarantee means that the lender will ensure that the liabilities of a debtor will be met. The financial guarantees are said to be needed as part of retail property leases, and from this month, Ligon chairman Nigel Dobson added that the commercialization of the Ligon platform represents a significant milestone for blockchain technology in Australia and globally. In digitizing a bank guarantee, we've essentially transformed a three-way contract. We've digitized the paperwork, the process, and the legality behind it. Now here's where I'm going to bring up a little history to connect a lot of these things together for you. A new Australian dollar-backed stablecoin is slated to launch on Stellar. Utility billing and payment services provider Novati is launching a new Australian dollar, the AUD-backed stablecoin, also known as the Novati AUD utility token, on the Stellar network. And then we have Novati integrates China payments into Alipay app and strengthens their partnership. And again, this is actually current, going back to current time of June 10th, 2020. Australian fintech and digital payments company Novati Group ASX NOV has further strengthened their payments business by expanding their partnership with the world's leading lifestyle platform, Alipay. And that's to integrate ChinaPayments.com into the Alipay app. Launched in 2018 by Novati, China Payments was a first-to-market platform for Chinese residents to pay their Australian bills via BPay, but using Chinese currency. The platform is commonly used by international students to pay education fees, utility bills, and rent, with more than 500 different billers having received bill payments via the platform over the past year. By now being integrated into the hugely popular Alipay app, users can enjoy the convenience of China Payments without dealing with cash or foreign exchange businesses. Novati has enjoyed a constructive partnership with Alipay, a global major third-party mobile and online payments platform. Our close cooperation has led to the integration of China Payments into the Alipay platform and validates our strategy of working with Tier 1 providers, said Novati Managing Director Peter Cook. And then if you go directly to the Novati website, scroll down, you see Novati investing in DLT or distributed ledger networks and stable tokens. Novati has been a pioneer of the Stellar distributed ledger network and a Stellar anchor since 2017. Novati is also a founding member of the IBM Worldwide Network. Novati has developed remittance applications and more recently a stable token tied to the Australian dollar. So there we have it, showing they're connected directly into Ant Group, Alipay, and in the Novati Group, they also have the USAUD, I should say, the Australian dollar, and then Novati Group itself has the Stellar stablecoin similar to Stronghold, which is a USD-backed stablecoin on the Stellar network. Next article, we have U.S. Congress considers proposal to study use of blockchain technology in commerce. The U.S. Congress is now considering a bill that seeks to direct the government to study the use of blockchain technology in commerce, and the U.S. Representative Darren Soto introduced the bill H.R. 8153 to the House on September 1st, which was subsequently forwarded to the Committee on Energy and Commerce on the same day. Congress.gov sheds light on what H.R. 8153 aims to accomplish, and to direct the Secretary of Commerce, in consultation with the Federal Trade Commission, to conduct a study and submit to Congress a report on the state of blockchain technology and use in consumer protection and for other purposes. And we just recently shared the update with Darren Soto's 2 blockchain bills. In the next article, the high and slow international money transfers change on the blockchain. You can send money on a foreign bank account in seconds. Moreover, with a fee of several hundred yen, such an epoch-making international remittance system is spreading by blockchain technology that realizes crypto assets such as Bitcoin. One of the leading companies is Ripple, a U.S. IT company. What impact will the new money transfer system have on the world? We asked Emi Yoshikawa, the Senior Director of Ripple International Business Division. And as it states, international remittances have high fees and have a troublesome image. How convenient would it be if financial institutions adopted RippleNet provided by Ripple? She states, with international remittances from general banks, it takes several days to send money and the fee is several thousand yen. On the other hand, many financial institutions that use RippleNet deliver money to a foreign bank account in 3 to 4 seconds. And if the remittance amount is about 50,000 yen, the fee can be several hundred yen. The question is, why is it so different? And she responds, currently the SWIFT, Society for International Banking Communications, the infrastructure, which is mainly used by banks around the world for international remittances, is a centralized system that records remittance data in a huge database. When sending money from a Japanese regional bank to a U.S. regional bank, The remittance data is sent in sequence using the bucket brigade method, relaying multiple banks. It's expensive and time-consuming, and you won't know when the transfer is complete. SWIFT was created over 40 years ago. Speaking of international remittances, it was an era when large companies sometimes sent large amounts of money, and today 34% of SMEs in developed countries do business with foreign companies. And the amount of international remittances by individuals worldwide has increased to 600 billion USD annually. It has not been able to respond to the changing times. And there is more to the article if you're interested. I just wanted to bring up Ripple in its regards to all of the transference and cross-border bridge asset remittance, etc., as it connects with Stellar without being a competitor. On the next article, the tech Mahindra to offer blockchain solutions on AWS. Indian tech giant Tech Mahindra announced Monday it will offer blockchain solutions built on Amazon-managed blockchain to global customers using AWS. And into the next article, which I brought up for fun, the Blockdaemon blog, the blockchain decentralization ode to Stellar and AWS. And here you have Amazon Web Services, AWS, and the Blockdaemon, or Blockdaemon, whichever you prefer to say. A lot has happened over the last 90 days. Our public node deployment tool went live. We launched Gcoin, Stellar, and Quorum deployment tools and fine-tuned our enterprise offering. And that's directly on the AWS, the Amazon Web Services. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Then I wanted to bring up why the Stellar protocol is so stellar. And talking about old experience, I am trying to bridge the gap to Stellar. And some folks don't know that it was founded by the guy who founded Ripple after he sold Mt. Gox, Jed McCaleb. Stellar is an interesting beast as a protocol in that space, a foundation with the right degree of decentralization for its purpose. And its plumbing is more rigorous, and we are delighted to offer the only deployment tool for Stellar nodes. And then here you have Stellar plus the Blockdaemon transcending the limits of the current financial ecosystem. And these articles will be included so you can read them if you're interested further on that. On the next article, Bitcoin should be regulated like stocks in India, says think tank founder. India should legitimize Bitcoin by regulating it like a corporate stock and define cryptocurrency crimes to deter misuse of the technology, according to think tank founder Deepak Kapoor. And I want to thank at XRP Crypto Wolf for sending content. Next article, we have Binance Futures to launch new perpetual contracts for XRP and Ethereum Classic, the ETC, and the details. Binance Futures adds USDC margined perpetual contracts for XRP and Ethereum Classic, ETC. So Binance Futures, the futures trading platform of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by reported trading volumes, is set to launch 2 new perpetual contracts for XRP and Ethereum Classic, ETC, according to its Tuesday announcement. The contracts will be paired against the USD coin, the USDC stablecoin, and they will offer traders an opportunity to go long or short on the base asset with up to 75x leverage. Ooh, that is massive. If you do well, that is extremely beneficial, but be careful if you are not experienced on that. That is a lot to pay back. And the new products will become available for trading on September 9 at 7 a.m. UTC. And Binance pioneers the XRP derivatives. XRP made its debut on the Binance Futures platform back in January. It became the first major exchange to add an XRP perpetual contract margined against the Tether USDT stablecoin. In a week, a similar product was rolled out for Ethereum Classic, which made the cryptocurrency spike nearly 40% in 24 hours. On another article, we have Ukraine leading the global crypto adoption, Chainalysis says in a new report. Developing countries are driving a real crypto adoption, and Ukraine is leading the way. According to a new report by blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis, Ukraine, Russia, and Venezuela are the top 3 countries for cryptocurrency adoption. Chainalysis said in its Global Cryptocurrency Adoption Index, published Tuesday as a part of the firm's upcoming report on global trends in crypto usage. The U.S. and China are still delivering the largest transaction volumes, but putting aside the largest crypto holders, Ukrainians, Russians, and Venezuelans are the most active retail users of digital currencies. And according to Chainalysis ranking, they are followed by China, Kenya, and the U.S. And bringing that up, I wanted to remind you of something we've discussed in previous videos, is the conversation on Ukraine. The National Bank of Ukraine integrated Stellar Lumens protocol for their CBDC pilot. The e-Hryvnia was the CBDC based on Stellar Lumens. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with a final thought. Stay patient and trust your journey. Remember, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. And again, check out the links in the description below if you would like to further research or reread them again on your own in their completion and their entirety. And also, too, if you are interested, again, as we always will include them in the description below as well, our affiliate links for those of you who are interested. Much love to each and every one of you, and we will catch you in the next one.